I like the Cyber Sleuth uniform as well because, of course, the gloved hand. I don't know, it just makes me think that, you know, power comes for their glove. But anyways, hello Mirei. If you are here, you must have taken up my case. I figured you'd naturally come given your close ties to Digimon. Anyway, let's get straight to business, shall we? You've already been to Kowloon and Eden before, yes? Then that'll make this conversation much quicker. Eden is filled to the brim with hackers who view Digimon as little more than mere tools to do their bidding. Of course, said bidding is rather malicious and illegal in nature, to put it simply. That's why I've sought out your help on this case. I'd like you to go after one such hacker and, let's say, discipline them for these terrible hijinks. Hopefully, as one of their own, they'll learn from your example to treat their Digimon much more kindly from now on. Not every hacker might be so bad, you say? From the way you talk, I take it you've met some that make you so optimistic then. Well, I'll take your word for it if you really do believe that. But that doesn't change the fact that there are indeed bad eggs out there, ones that abuse their Digimon and make them suffer terribly. So I would still appreciate it if you turned up the heat on such hackers, so to speak. Thank you. I knew I could trust you to join me in such an important case. Cause. I've already found an especially malevolent hacker lurking about inside Eden. This hacker seems to be somewhere on Kowloon level 2. This one seems to be a particularly nasty hacker. You'll know why. That's all I have for you right now. Thank you again for taking up this case. Once you're done, come back here and report back to me. No problem, Glasses-kun. I mean Mirei. I keep forgetting, so we go here to Digivolve. Okay. And Cam must be 10. Oh well. Guess we'll do it later on. Go ahead and keep discovering more Digimon. Let's go ahead and Digivolve you to this, just to see what it is. Tanimon Digivolve 2? Randomon? Well, okay then. Not expecting it. Okay, so can only travel to Eden through the TV, so let's connect jump. Head on over to Kowloon level 2. Yeah, at least for these kinds of side quests, I'll leave the uniform on. Like, main story quests, definitely keeping the Cyber Sleuth, like, threads. So there he is. How are we supposed to? Okay, this way. I don't think any other Digimon, like, game and or anime shows, like, school uniforms, right? Oh no, that's a mistake. Adventure 2, of course, when they're all grown up. And also Digimon Adventure Tri, which, do not hate me, I have yet to watch still. I hear Digimon folk dancing is getting popular. I don't see the big deal. Wow, Digimon folk dancing? That's something else. No wonder it's popular. This must be the hacker that Mirei mentioned. Huh? You want me to stop misusing my Digimon and give up hacking? The hell you going on about? The Digimon program's primed for hacking. I'm using it just as it was always intended. What good is a tool if you don't use it, dumbass? Anyone in my position would use this for their own benefit. I see that look in your eyes. If you've got anything more to say about what I do, you're just gonna have to fight me. Alrighty, Devimons. Awesome. And I actually picked Digimon for Time Stranger. I mean, everyone loves Patamon. We all love Gomamon. But I decided to mix it up with Digimon. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just use Vulcan Palm. Is that how it's pronounced? Vulcan Palm? Volcanapalm? Volcanapon? I have no idea. Okay, critical charge. Awesome. Well, that's gonna be good to use. Okay, I get what you're saying. Shut up already. Will you leave me alone if I promise to treat my Digimon better from now on? I hate having to deal with asswipes like you. You wanna go again? The hacker seems to have repented. I should report back to Mirei. It appears everything went smoothly for you. I'm so glad I called on you to help me clean up Eden. Although knowing how strong your bonds to your Digimon are, perhaps this end result was the work of fate. You should take that as a compliment. Regardless, thank you for all your hard work today. I expect great things from you going forward as well. Oh, you didn't think we were done with just one hacker you took care of, did you? Sad to say, there are still numerous hackers out there who are mistreating their Digimon horribly. While you were out taking down that first hacker, I drafted up what you might call a hacker blacklist. Right now, there are 30 such outlaw hackers on the list. With this one, you just defeated, bumping the total number down to 29. Oh, you feel that the number is rather high? I assure you, I arrived at this final roster after only the most careful of deliberation. Rest assured, you won't have to search for all the remaining hackers by yourself. I know you're only one person after all. On that note, have you tried out the Digifarm yet? If you haven't, I suggest you do so post-haste. The reason for that is because if you order the Digimon on your Digifarm to investigate, they'll find out where the other hackers are for you. Once their locations have been covered, I'll send them over to you right away as new cases to check. You can handle them the same way as today's. Don't underestimate the strength of your bonds with your Digimon. Big or small, each one will lend you their aid when you need it most. So please do what you can to save those poor Digimon from the blacklisted hackers. I expect great things to come of this. Well, okay then. Definitely we'll send them out on investigation once they're done training. Yeah, once they're... Or do we do it now? Enhance Digimon abilities. Once they're done training. Yeah. Okay, back at Kyoko's office. Excellent. I see you've been working hard for Mirei. Nice job. You two appear to be developing quite the unique dynamic, if I do say so myself. Okay, well, new case just added. Already? This is very urgent. There are malicious hackers. Will you teach them a lesson? Well, considering those rewards, we should be doing it. This can still wait. Okay, so we were just there. I'll be there in just a minute, Mirei. We've got another case from Mirei. You should go talk with her directly and ask her what she needs. Were you surprised to get a sudden case from me? My apologies for that. However, it has to do with the blacklisted hackers we discussed earlier. Some unusual hackers have appeared in Eden. Though these ones don't belong to any of the major hacker groups, but what makes them unusual is that rather than being alone, these three are always together. And with those greater numbers come greater trouble for people and Digimon alike. What they do is pretty standard hacker fare, but we can't ignore that this is a group of them either. Left unchecked, they could very well grow. If we don't nip this in the bud before they form into a proper hacker team, that could well spell trouble if you try dealing with them later, no? That's why I sent this case in as an urgent one. I need you to hurry up and take care of them before they can multiply. They should all be hanging around somewhere on Kowloon level 1. Given their numbers, make sure you're prepared before you take them on. Regardless, best of luck out there. Go give them what they have coming. Okay. Go ahead and help out Mirei. I mean, we are in debt to her, so I'll go ahead and meet everyone once we find these guys. Okay, went ahead and found someone over here. Just past the first door to the left. This must be the hacker that Mirei mentioned. Eh? Who the hell are you? You're here to stop our hacking? I get it now. I see what you're up to. You're one of those self-styled good guys who likes running around Eden picking fights with big bad old hackers like me, huh? And now you've come to take us on, Eden's legendary 3 scammers, am I right? Alright, you've got yourself a fight. I'm Takeshi, the youngest of the 3 siblings. I target dumb, young gamers playing free-to-play games using my Digimon to sell them counterfeit items, and it's made me a real fortune. So hurry up and rack up your parents' credit card bills already. Time and money's a-wasting. I never thought I'd lose to someone as scrawny as you. Repent? Ha! What have I got to repent here? This isn't the end. My older brother's gonna swoop down and avenge me. I'm not repenting until you win against him too. Got it? Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, okay, so next guy is just right over here. This must be that older brother Takeshi was talking about. If you're here, then that means you must have beaten Takeshi. Of the 3 scammers, Takeshi was the one who did the operational heavy lifting. If he's down for good, I'll have to step in. I'm Mamoru, the middle child of the 3 brothers. I sell elderly people ineffective health products and use their personal information to hack into their bank accounts and swipe their pensions. Come on, don't give me that look. I'm not completely heartless. I mean it says in the labels of what I sell that effectiveness may vary if they buy my stuff. It's their responsibility. Okay, Gazimon and Pagumon. Oh, but they're not gonna be any trouble for Gargomon here. Ripping nets. Gah, I didn't think you'd actually make it past me. Not in a million years. But there's still the oldest one of us all out there you haven't met yet. Suguru. Think you can actually win against him? Ha! I dare you to try. Okay, and I dare you to see. Okay, so I guess by logic he'll be in the next level? Okay, not the next level, but the door up front, where we had escaped the Eater before. This must be the older sibling Mamoru mentioned before. You must be the one who's been roughing up my brothers. As you can probably already tell, I'm Suguru, the oldest of the three scammers. Knowing my name and looking at me, you'd probably guess I'm a guy, right? Well, you're wrong. I'm neither a guy nor a girl. I don't have to spell it out for you, right? Right? When I first registered on Eden, I could only pick one or the other, so I reluctantly went with guy, but I didn't want to be forced to choose either one. It's a gray area. I am proud of who I am. Why couldn't I have a choice that better reflected that? But the system just wouldn't have any of it, so I decided to say screw the system and rebel. I fabricated a lot of different avatars. Sometimes I go male, sometimes female, then I hop on dating sites and steal money from dumbasses. That's my scamming style of choice. It's vengeance against an unjust system. You're in for a real world of hurting, beating up my brothers, and interfering with my personal vendetta like that. If you say so. At the same time, you're called brothers. Just gonna leave it there. So Karamon and Sumimon. So this guy's actually packing some pretty big heat. And if Digimon the first movie showed us anything, is that yeah. These little guys do not joke around. But alright, that takes care of them. Okay, should be able to digivolve someone else soon. I don't believe it. My payback for my two brothers, my vengeance on Eden, everything's going down the drain. What a pathetic way for everything to end. I really am a nobody, inside and out. I can't do anything right at all. Huh? I was the strongest of the scammers? And I'm a good sibling to Takeshi and Mamoru? No matter what? You're not so bad after all. You're a pretty sweet kid, you know that? Alright, I hear you loud and clear. I'll quit using my Digimon to scam people. Somehow, just looking at you, I feel all that old, bad blood just drifting away. I'll make sure my brothers actually repent too. Don't worry about that. I never thought I'd ever meet a hacker like you here in Eden, of all places. They all seem repentant now. I better report back to Mirei. I see, so they were three siblings. Had we left them alone, I doubt they would have opted to grow beyond that then. But this way, we've killed three birds with one stone and managed to make them change their minds before it was too late, so I'm content. I imagine it was hard work making it all happen, but thanks for doing it. Once again, fate remains on your side, I say. You'll find your reward back at your office. Mirei's always an abrupt woman, I won't deny that, but she's always doing favors for us, so it's worth repaying her kindness whenever we can. Alrighty, and last one for today, a game, a bug, and an imperiled job. My phone game was released, but there's a really huge bug in it. Please help me. Yes, sorry. I should have verified it. Yes. Huh? That's... Understood. Goodbye. You're late. How long did you expect me to wait? That was the boss just now, but anyway, I assume you're familiar with the case? I'm the head producer, and today is the release of a game app we created. When you progress through the game and get to the boss, an error always pops up and the screen freezes. I'm going to be fired for this. I'm finished. So, I suppose you're the Cyber Sleuth. Please, I need you to fix this app for me ASAP. Exactly how are we gonna be doing that? We're not a game developer. This is terrible. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Exactly. Don't blink. It's pretty much that moment. Just don't blink. Hey, is it true there's human food that looks like clouds? I want to touch it. That's probably cotton candy. It sure looks like a cloud. Tastes sweet, too. That's pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like we're in a new cyber world. Alrighty, so it's just a bunch of platforms. Are there going to be any new Digimon here? More than likely, since there is a digital phone right over there. So let's see. Okay, already starting off, there's a couple of chests. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 3 topaz. Oh yeah, I should be seeing about if... Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be selling those. So to Tentomon. There are literal bugs in his phone. Okay, gimme, gimme, gimme again. Pearls. Alright. So, Toyomon. Yeah. I failed again. This boss is way too strong. I'll never beat him. Eh? What? Did the game mess up because I was here? That employee hasn't been able to fix the game? He's in trouble, right? But I can't stop playing it. I'm totally hooked. If that's what you really want, bring it on. Bad idea, Poyomon. Huh? I underestimated the baby. Electroshock. Okay. Do we have any? We have Ripping Nep, we have Speed Charge. So let's go ahead, Dum Uppercut. Let's go for a critical charge on, let's see here, who's gonna move next in the timeline? Dorumon is. Critical up, and let's see here, anti-paralysis. Okay. Let's just go for a simple Hydro Water. Critical hit, awesome. Man, this little guy is actually putting up a punch. Would Dum Punch actually do... Does it actually do more damage, or just the standard attack do more damage? Thought so. That's why I went for it. Okay, can we actually beat this guy? Okay, Dorumon is getting a little weak. He's out of SP. Let's see here, we're gonna heal him with... Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry, Dorumon. Let's go for No, let's go for Beamon. Almost. Okay, need to heal Betamon. Okay, let's go for the headbutt. Almost. Yeah, and we'll just deal with Mirei once we get the chance again. Finish it off with a V headbutt. Okay, level 11, 16, 16, 15. Aw, I lost the battle too. What can you do, right? Okay, it's a promise. I'll beat the boss as soon as they fix that bug. Okay. Could you go talk to that employee for me? Tell him I said, thanks for the amazing game. See ya. You're late. How long did you expect me to wait? Do you hear me? If you worked here, you'd be fired. I'm in deep trouble, and you just disappeared somewhere? You're so cold. Huh? The game has been running and it's still working? I beat the boss and I'm progressing further. Thank you, thank you. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but thank you anyway. I will send your fee on to your office. Phew, now I won't be fired. Great work. What do you say I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble? No thank you.